So I started, I guess it was the first year that McGon was there, 2002. So it had been the first year that Georgia transitioned, and that was kind of like our transitional year from being a club team when they brought in McGon from Texas A&M. The sport being, part of this greater athletic culture, it was a totally new experience to me, like just the concept of being on a team, part of a team. It was definitely an educational experience and one that was really good.
When I take the moment to reflect and think back about those years, and last year was a great example of doing that with the 20-year reflection, we have come so far. When we first started, we were sharing a program and a facility with miniature donkeys, more pot-bellied pigs and animals of other four-legged varieties than there were ladies on our team. To go from those humble beginnings to now be surrounded by this incredible place and see that investment that Georgia has made is incredible.
I can remember sitting down with her, those very first years, and, we'd draw up barns and tack rooms. And, I guess when we really got that new facility, with the locker rooms, that was kind of mind blowing, because it was like, wow, this is like football, or, things that the facilities go beyond just the equestrian aspect of it, but it's really, speaking to a student athlete culture as well, which Georgia does incredibly well. And so I think that's a real testament to McGon and her ability to have a vision, have a goal, know what she wanted it to be, and to be able to kind of like fulfill that goal.
I think what's made Georgia so successful is all the people and all the energy put into it. You look at Georgia and you see women's sports and the success and the breeding of that intentional drive, that intentional funding and support behind it. That is beyond just any single person, but that's what Georgia really embodies, is that passion, that purpose, combined with just a smart, studious direction towards the sport.
The opportunities that we have as equestrians are second to none. And in our industry, it's a very heavily populated female sport. The chance for those girls to continue what they're doing and come in a college setting and get a really good education while still doing what they're super passionate about it's uncomparable to anything.
It's crazy. That's what you go from, riding your one horse every day, competing against other people, in the show ring, to a team of 65 plus girls from all different walks of life. So yes, it was a big adjustment in the beginning, but it teaches you to appreciate the other disciplines in the equestrian community, and it really sets you up for life too, because life is teamwork. And so the equestrian team really put me on the right foot to get started there.
We all come into this as individuals, and so now creating that team environment is really something that gets me excited. And I think also on top of it is they're showing these new horses that they haven't shown before, and so it adds a whole nother level of excitement. But I think at the end of the day, we all do it because of the student athletes. And we're seeing these girls go out into the real world after college and really serve an incredible purpose, whether they're professionals in industry, they're veterinarians, doctors, teachers. We really are providing our society with some incredible student athletes after this. And I think we're all very fortunate to have that opportunity, because it really is something that everybody should be fortunate enough to be able to do.
I think that encouraging women's sports is huge. Growing up, I think it's easy to get caught in the stereotypes of what a girl should and shouldn't do, what she can and can't accomplish, and allowing a horse girl like myself to be an athlete, opened doors that I never deemed possible before. It gave me confidence, it gave me courage to attack the unknown and to try the impossible, and I think it's gonna carry over into the rest of my life too.
Even in the Olympics, it's like one of the only sports where men and women compete equally. That's just like the baseline that you have when you grow up riding. Like, you're always taught, you can go and do anything that anyone else can. And then when I think back to just what's been instilled with me through riding and through being a college athlete, I keep pushing the boundary, and when it's easy to like say, oh no, I should be small, I make myself bigger, and like I embrace myself as a woman.
Dynamite's meant everything for me. It's changed my career, it's supported my family, it's given purpose, and through it I'm able to see generations of women being able to do extraordinary things both in the field of sport, in the field of their families, in the field of business. So it's changed everything.